the time. Yo, music has been in my heart since like forever. You heard me? So for me to know so many music from different eras and different genres, people are like, "Dang, how old are you?" I gotta know soul for music. You heard me? So I've been putting in work for music. Right now, I got so much music going back to maybe the 20s, yo.
Okay.
Because you know, you go to work, you pay attention, you research that, and be like, oh, all right, see what kind of instruments they used back then, how they mic up. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you listen to all that, pick up all that, learn the beats, learn the music, start to love it. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's where the DJing came in perfectly, because I could lay it down everywhere I want, no matter where I go.
Like around, how old would you say when you first got into DJing? Like when you first
So I was a barber in New York.
set equipment.
I was a barber in New York at the same time I was DJing. So I was just DJing, you know, in blocks or whatever. You know what I mean? Nothing serious like that. You know what I mean? So I always kept the music close because I had to do my homework on a lot of music. Carried a lot of music. A lot of my music, though, the love for the music was because there was so much memories tied to so much every different songs for me.
Right.
So, you know, I've been at it early, yo.
Okay.
You know, I got a lot of information in my brain when it comes down to like certain songs, remixes. I don't care too much for, but
right.
you know, as long as it's genuine, organic, I'm good, because that's where I came from. You know, and then on top of that, you know, I heard, you know, the rock ages. You know, you heard, you know, the dance. You know, the freestyle era. You know, you heard the break dance, and you know, I've been through all that. You know what I'm saying?
So was hip hop your first genre of music you listened, or was it something else that
it was
you
rock.
started? Rock music. Okay.
Yeah, like rock.
What
I used
rock
to
bands?
listen to the Beatles.
Okay.
I used to listen to the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? I still do, no matter what. That's where I was at.
Like Beatles, Sgt. Pepper, or later and stuff like that.
Nah, before, brother.
Okay.
The real, you know, they ain't got money, so they working hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That type, you know. So it was always the thing. It was always a different genre with me. You know, it wasn't just you know, you're only gonna just because you grew up in New York, you're only gonna listen to hip hop. Nah, man, I was Pink Floyd out. You know what I'm saying? Zedd,
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Floyd.
You know, Aerosmith. You know,
Right.
Guns N' Roses. I was going hard in the head. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that was like my first love, and then you know, obviously you got the hip hop that brought on the R&B, and then therefore, you know, you got the real organic sounds of the 80s and 90s that I love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it always brought me back to something.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Even if I was at a different era, a different place, it always brought me back to something. So I was like, that's the song I'm gonna always rock for every single party. And there's a lot of my songs that I rock that carry that. You know what I mean? But like, I was there at some point in time. I want to play this joint because I'm in a victory song or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's real. So, you know.
Now the folks out there that's listening, tell them like places that you've DJ'd at, and where you're known as a DJ.
So currently right now I DJ at the Howard Theater for raw artists. We do it's like an indies art show that brings so many artists under one roof down at the Howard Theater, and it's just crazy because the energy is ridiculous. You got art, you got fashion, photography, all that, modeling, all that. So I'm the DJ for that for DC, and they got like shows in almost every state. They got it in Montreal, they got it in Australia, all over, and it's getting big. We have it right now every three months, but